had enough time to think about it. Life's not gonna get me down. There's nothing can stop me. Gonna make it in this town. I've got a rainbow in my pocket. I've got a dream that just won't die. I've got money my parents gave me, so it's about time I learn to fly. Doing it my way, seeing it my way. Got a lot of love to share. Life's a big banana sandwich. I haven't got a care.
The all-new Alexei Sayle Show.
Would you like to try some pommes frites, French fried potatoes? They're terribly nice. I love feeding the ducks in the park. You know, when I was a kid, you could leave your key in the lock and somebody'd break in and steal everything. Also, when I was a kid, we had to make our own entertainment. What we'd do was, we'd commission some script ideas from Los Angeles-based writers, secure finance through a front-end loaded distribution deal, make a 35mm film with stereo sound, watch it in the front room, fast-forward the boring bit and walk in and out talking. But kids today, you know, I can't believe that's not butter. I think I've got the same disease that Princess Diana's got, you know, that bulimia. Because every time I have 30 pints, I throw up. Isn't it embarrassing sometimes? You see some French tourist walking towards you. What's the first thing you do? You get out a jar of Bovril, you smear it on your crotch, and you start waggling your hips suggestively, and then you start sucking a parking meter. I mean, we've all done it, right? But why, oh, why do we do it? It's embarrassing. Or, you know, you take a party of Boy Scouts to the Strangers' Gallery at Parliament, right? As soon as the speaker comes in, you jump up, shout, "Hello, Mr. Popeye, come and sit on my Mars bar." I mean, we've all done it, right? But why, oh, why do we do it? Guys, you see a pretty girl, right? What's the first thing you do? You start snuffling like a pig, you do a backflip, and you join the Polish Air Force. I mean, we've all done it, right? But why, oh, why do we do it? I mean, it's embarrassing. I mean, we're crazy, but we keep on doing these things.
Thanks, Mum.
Let's. Thank you, Mrs. Kern.
Oh, don't mind me. Sit down now.
Right, down to business. Harry, nice result in Crouch End.
Thanks, boss.
Get rid of the shooter?
No problem, boss.
Okay, good. Now, before we start, I'd just like to say I'm gay. Now, about the Shinwell brothers, they are well out of order. Yes, John?
Sorry, boss, just want to check something. When you say gay, do you mean that you're happy with the way things are going?
No, I can see how that can cause confusion, but no, I am a homosexual. Yeah, I've left Maureen and the kids. They're quite understanding, so, you know, that's that. Anyway, what I propose vis-a-vis the Shinwells is that... Yes, Dougie.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but since Ray said it first, I'm gay too. God, that's such a relief.
Right, well done, Dougie. Anyway, as I was saying, excuse me.
I just wonder if you could fill me in about this homosexual thing. Now, that's when you fancy blokes instead of birds, right?
That's right.
Right, no, that's me as well, because I'm going out with Joe here.
Right, now, gentlemen.
I like art. You know, the arts, ballet especially.
What?
But I'm not gay.
Right, if we can just get on with the meeting.
Actually, I am gay. Obviously, what's the point trying to cover it up? Eh?
Oh, look, can we just forget about all this? I mean, this meeting is a complete shambles. I mean, we're not getting anywhere, are we?
Let's go down the club, get a few drinks in.
Yeah.
All right, meeting adjourned.
think the fact that most of the newspapers in this country are owned by the financiers and supporters of the Conservative Party is an enormous threat to our democracy. Now, the people who own these periodicals say that they don't use the enormous power of their publications to advance their own interests. Like buggery, they don't. I mean, if I had my own newspaper, it'd be full of headlines like, Alexei Sayle in giant knob sensation. New competition, spot the fat bastard. Win a shag with Alexei Sayle. I can't believe I'm not butter. You know, a few years ago, I actually had a column on the Sunday Mirror when Robert Maxwell owned it. And one of Maxwell's loony plans was this thing called Hands Across Britain. That was where people were going to join hands from Hope Street in Liverpool to Downing Street in order to end unemployment through some strange power. The political editor came up to me and he said, do you want to take part? I said, pal, if you stand like that in the middle of Liverpool, all you're going to get is your pockets picked. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of a frog in my throat. Keep giving blowjobs to Gerard Depardieu.
You're looking a bit pale.
Yes, I'm out of sorts.
Don't tell me you're out of sorts again. You only got some last week.
No, I mean I need tuning up in the well-being department. I need to lose a few pounds.
Then let's get physical.
And up and down and push and lower and up and down and there.
Well, I must say, you've certainly lost weight. Bill?
I can't believe that's not butter. You know, a few years ago, the political and economic situation in Britain was very, very bad. So bad we thought it couldn't get any worse. Anyway, all the time we used to have these demos, you know, because of the situation. I was on this one particular demo, wandering through the streets, shouting, but with a load of people for a change. But suddenly, the solution to all our problems came to me. I thought, I know, I'll kill Margaret Thatcher. Now, I know you're sitting there and you're thinking, but Lex, assassination is merely a nihilistic act which strikes at one representative of a bourgeois state. There's nothing to advance dictatorship and proletariat. Well, it's worth trying it, eh? Give it a whirl. So first of all, I tried to kill her quite subtly, and what I did was, I got a bottle of bleach and I sent it to her through the post, but I crossed off the warning about not drinking it. She was too clever for me. Quick as a flash, she wrote the warning back on. So finally, in desperation, I read about these Japanese suicide pilots during the war, kamikaze pilots. Unfortunately, though, I couldn't get a Zero fighter. The best I could do was an S-Reg Toyota Corolla. So there I am. I'm driving down Whitehall, headband on, glass of sake, samurai sword, well, Stanley knife. Driving down Whitehall, I'm going, banzai! Salesman sitting next to me. It's a test drive. Here this is Downing Street, right? Now, the thing about Japanese cars is they're not made using welding, they're made using origami, right? The production line worker sits there in Kyoto with a giant paper-thin sheet of metal. A bell rings, he goes, and there's a Honda Civic, right? So we turn to Downing Street, we hit the barriers at Downing Street, the car just rips open, the salesman goes flying through the air one way, going, yeah, she's got a sunroof, yeah. I go the other way, right? I land splat right on Margaret Thatcher. I think, right, I won't kill her. What I'll do is, I'll make some demands, I'll hold her hostage. So there I am, right? Got hold of Margaret Thatcher. I whips out me Swiss Army penknife and holds it at her throat. Well, I holds the can opener at her throat. I'm going, bastard. I get out the device for getting stones out of horses' hoovers. I get out the knife. I hold it at her throat. I say, all right, I'm going to kill her if you don't give in to my demands, right? I want more money for the National Health Service. I want greater accountability of the police. I want a set of bone-handled steak knives. I want a pink fluffy hippo with a cute smile into his cute pink fluffy hippo. Finally got rid of her for a bag of balloons and a pencil. I can't read this. Oh no, by putting on my magic glasses, I've turned from tough, decisive Alexei Sayle into gibbering jellyfish like John Smith, man.
I'm off to the shops. Do we need any onions?
Well, I don't know. That could be a problem.
Oh, what's the matter now?
Well, I mean, in a democracy, yes, we do need them, but they can cause a lot of trouble.
John, do we or do we not need onions?
Oh, onions. I thought you said unions.
Do we?
Well, I suppose in a democracy, yes, we do need them, but they can cause a lot of trouble. They're quite spicy. Oh, must the Major have any onions? I don't know, really. I mean, they're not quite... They make you cry.
All right, we had a technical breakdown. Where's that bloody warm-up man? Where's Bobby Chariot?
All right, then, I'm Bobby Chariot, top warm-up man. Here, how you diddling? Bloody sod you, then. All right, I'm the warm-up man, right? I'm here to keep you laughing through all the technical breakdowns, you know, keep you laughing while the star's finished snorting caviar or whatever he's doing, you know. I'm a top comedian myself, actually. Got my own show on Radio Middlesbrough. Chariots of Fun, it's called. Anyway, right, I'm going to tell you... Oh, mate, don't have the chopped Zambezi in the canteen. It's a killer. Oh, God. Anyway, right, mate, got to tell you the joke as there's a bit of a technical breakdown, you know. My wife came home the other day, right, and she said, Bobby, I've won the pools. Pack your bags. I said, great. She'll have packed winter clothes or summer clothes. She said, pack both and bugger off. She did, actually. Kicked me out, my wife, you know, and separated me from my kids and that, you know, so I'm a bit depressed. I'm sleeping in my Jag now, you know, and I'm on pills for my nerves, and I'm very depressed, you know, with everything. I mean, you'd be depressed if you were sleeping in your Jag with an indicator stalk in your ear all night, you know.
Bobby, we're ready to roll.
Oh, OK. All right, then. Well, they're ready upstairs for us now, and they've got some great sketches for us now, and I don't bleed and think. When I was a kid, a lot of the map of the world was pink. That's because I'd spilt Ribena on it. But a lot of the world did belong to the British Empire. And after the empire broke up, a lot of the countries within it actually split up themselves or changed their names. Tanganyika and Zanzibar joined together and became Tanzania. The Gold Coast was renamed Ghana. And northern and southern Rhodesia split up. One half became Zimbabwe, and the other half became Fat Larry's band. It got a big hit in 1979 with Zoom, which was #1 all over the world. But as a British lefty, I suffer tremendous guilt for the atrocities committed by the British Empire. You know, I might be in a curry restaurant and I'll say to the waiter, well, I'll have tandoori chicken, pilau rice, an onion bhaji, and look, I'm really, really sorry about the Amritsar massacre of 1919. And he's going, that's all right, mate. I'm from Wolverhampton. But I do hold you personally responsible for Tom O'Connor, though. And a lot of my Scottish friends, they actually try and blame me for atrocities that the English committed, you know. Like we'll be driving through the Highlands and they'll go, see that glen there? That's where the English put to the sword 200 men, women and bones. Ah! I think it's a bit strong trying to blame me for that. I mean, my ancestors were in a Jewish ghetto in Latvia at the time of Culloden. I mean, as far as I know, the Duke of Cumberland didn't have a regiment of the King's own Highland Hebrews with him. It's good, this show, isn't it? It's both educational and entertaining, just like a Bruce Willis film.
Now at last, TV Disc presents a unique chance to discover a world of music. Together for the first time in one collection, every song ever recorded. Where were you when you first heard this? And remember this? Yes, every song ever recorded is a priceless treasure trove of memories. From Dana's All Kinds of Everything to Enrico Caruso's unforgettable Vesti la Giuba, Chaz and Dave's Gertrude, and everything else they've ever done, including never-before-heard unreleased demos. Frank Sinatra's I've Got You Under My Skin, Sandy Shaw's Puppet on a String, Fulham Fallout by The Lurkers, River Deep Mountain High by Ike and Tina Turner. Yes, this really is the most comprehensive collection of music ever released. Every song ever recorded is available on 10,000 albums, 7,000 cassettes, or 1 CD for only $9.99. If the lines are engaged, please call again. But do call.
I'm not in a marathon or anything. I've just got weird friends. You know, I've just started marketing my own brand of shampoo. It's called Alexei Sayle's Wash and Go Bald. See, that's not true. It's just a joke. I'm always telling jokes. I think it's a way of attracting attention. Hey, missus! Hey, you! Hey, look at me! Look at me, you! Hey! So's that. It's a degrading business, this, isn't it? Comedy, you know, dressing up in stupid suits and running about. I mean, are you laughing at me or with me? I mean, they laughed at Arthur Askew, and history has proved them wrong. Oh, my God. You're not laughing at all. Look, hey, look at me, look, funny man. Oh, funny man. Laugh at me. Hello. I am not a free man. I am a number. Men are terribly funny about sex and their sexual organs, aren't they? I had this friend who had a musical willy, and he never let me hear the end of it. A lot of young men have fantasies, don't they? Like Summer of 42 fantasies, where they meet an older woman and over one sultry summer, she makes them a man. I met an older woman, and over one sultry summer, she made me a pot noodle. But the old have so much to teach us, don't they? My grandmother was full of wise sayings. Never trust German foreign policy in the Balkans, she used to say. And she used to say, oh, the Lord giveth and the Chinese take away. And she used to say, a single point of light emanating from a source is not distributed over finite volumes, but exists in a cyclical quotient. So wise.
Still not convinced? Then let the Osmonds persuade you in their own inimitable way. Also including David Bowie's Life on Mars, Ambrose and his orchestra's Gentle Springtime, the Dublin Christmas.
I've got one of those waste disposal things here in my kitchen. And people say that you should never, ever, ever run your waste disposal without first turning on the cold water tap and keeping the water running through it. That's what they say. Never, ever, ever run your waste disposal without having water running through. I've always wondered what would happen if you didn't do that. So one afternoon, that's what I did. I turned on my waste disposal, but I didn't turn on the tap. The next day, the Gulf War started.
Matron Foster, I want to work.
If it was about this morning.
Yes, I've been thinking about it, and I realised I was wrong to lose my temper.
Yes, well, we were both a little emotional. Sometimes the pressure...
Let's just forget about it. Matron Foster, just a second. There's one thing that still troubles me.
Yes, Doctor?
If Long-Haired Lover from Liverpool's a solo #1 for Little Jimmy Osmond, why is it still included in the Osmond Brothers' 5 #1s?
It was technically a solo single for Little Jimmy.
Yes,
but because now listen, but because he was still a full member of the Osmonds when it hit the top, it counts as both a solo #1 and an Osmond Brothers chart topper. Anyway, the Osmonds are proud.
Matron, the new administrator's just arrived, and he's going to make sweeping changes.
I mean, you know, when, like, somebody goes to church and they talk to God, that's called praying, right? But when, say, a person like me just happens to be in Sainsbury's car park and God talks to them, right? Tells them to take his trousers down. That's called indecent exposure.
Bobby, we're on a break.
Oh, all right then. All right. Bobby Chariot here, top warm-up man. How you diddling? Bloody sod you then. Here, who wants to see a photo of my whippets? Lovely dogs they are, absolutely lovely dogs.
And we're back.
Oh, shit. I hate zoos. I did used to spend a lot of time at the zoo myself, though, as an outpatient. But I think they're completely wrong. I think they're just prisons for animals, you know. I mean, what did these creatures do to get put behind bars? I say, free the rhinoceros 7, free the penguin pool 28, free the rabbit hutch 10, no, 11, no, 12, no, 13. People say in defense of zoos, well, it's the only chance the kiddies will get to see a tiger. So bleeding what? People who live in Croydon have got no right to see a tiger, any more than people who live in Kenya have got a right to see a Chelsea pensioner. Yes, well, we had to round up all the veterans in Nairobi and put them in a cage, because it was the only chance the kiddies would get to see an old git in a red suit. I've come to make a complaint. Excuse me, miss.
I'm sorry, did you say miss?
Pardon me, I have a cold. It's this parrot.
Yes, the Norwegian blue.
Yes, it's dead. It is no more. It's joined the choir invisible. It's a late parrot.
No, it's not.
Oh, sorry. If you find yourself in the foyer of a large institution, a university students' union perhaps, or a gentleman's club, they always have one of those pigeonhole things, a series of boxes, each with a letter of the alphabet above it. Into each box goes the mail for any member of the institution whose surname begins with that letter. Now, wherever I am in the world, whenever I see one of these mailbox pigeonhole things, I always look under S to see if there's any post for me. A little joke, I suppose. About a year ago, I happened completely by chance to be in a further education college in Aberdeen. Nobody knew I was there, and I'd never been there before in my life. I looked in the pigeonhole thing under S, and there was an envelope addressed to me at that college in Aberdeen, where I'd never been before. With trembling fingers, I ripped it open. Inside was a letter, written in blood on faded parchment. It said, "Dear Mr. Sayle, you have just won the chance to be entered in the £1 Million Reader's Digest prize draw." I'm actually dyslexic, so I had a misspelt childhood. But it's not the meaning.
Sorry, mate, you wouldn't have 20 pence on you, would you?
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Oh, thanks, mate. You wouldn't have a cigarette?
A cigarette? Yeah.
Would you have a packet of Murray Mints? I like Murray Mints.
Murray Mints. Yeah, there you are.
Oh, you're a saviour. You wouldn't have the 1962 Ryder Rovers annual, would you, mate?
Yeah, there you go.
Cheers. Would you have one of them things that they put under sheep?
That?
Nah, wrong grip. Oh, tar, mate. You wouldn't have a Feasel gird?
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I gave the last one to that bloke over there. I'm really sorry.
Cheap bastard.
Can we get the writers in to fix this? And in the meantime, where is the warm-up man?
Yeah, I've been suffering from terrible depressions, you know, mate. Yeah, I'm on pills for me nerves, you know, yeah. But I've also been having this electroconvulsive shock therapy, you know. Yeah, it's banned in a lot of countries, but I think it's been doing me some good, you know. Mind you, now, the only trouble is, every time I see a pop-up toaster, I get sexually excited.
Let's run some film, shall we?
It's terrible, me going round rumbelows, I'll tell you. One of the things I hate is comedians who hang about year after year telling the same jokes year in, year out. See, comedy's for the young people, young ideas. You don't catch me hanging about telling the same jokes, stopping young comedians coming up. I'll be happy to step aside. And, what was I saying? I'll be happy to step
Oh,
aside.
look, it's Alexei Sayle. Wow, it's weird, isn't it?
What was I saying?
Even though he does all this comedy stuff, he'll always just be known as Mr. Whitney Houston. Oh, great bottom. I love the energy in this.
And this week's winners of Have I Got News for You are Ian and Anne, who have a flaccid six...
Oh, look, it's television's Mr. Sex.
have a flaccid 16, and Paul and Peter, who have a fully erect 17.
The man comes in and says, I want an account. And the truth is, he's already got an account. Right. My name's...
Sir Ben Elton, ladies and gentlemen. Big influence. Oh, Christ, 20 years of a Labour government. Who'd have thought it, eh? Anyway, you know what it's like when the warp mechanism doesn't work on your hover car, eh? Eh? Yeah, you've been there.
Hello, Alexei.
God?
Yes, it's God. Feel a bit stupid, do we, Mr. Atheist?
Yes.
Sorry, didn't catch that.
Yes.
Right now, tell us a joke and you can come in. Funny man.
What's brown and sticky? A stick.
Now, I will send you back to Earth. But you must reduce your fee for the new series. Reduce your fee.
Reduce your fee. Reduce your fee.
If you have a key ring, take a look at it. Isn't there one key there that you don't know what it's for? You know what the rest are for. House, garage, work desk. But this one, you've no idea. I've got one on my key ring. It's an old key, worn slightly by time, and I had no idea what lock it fitted. But wherever I was in the world, if I saw a likely lock, I'd try the key in it. About 2 years ago, I was in the old part of Frankfurt, and I passed an aged door in a wall. I tried my key in the rusty lock. It turned. Through the door was a secret garden of extraordinary beauty, and beyond that, a house. I tried the lock of the mighty door of the house, and again the key turned. Inside the hall of the house was a mahogany table, and on the table, a locked box. Again, the key turned. Inside the box was a letter addressed to me, even though I had never been there before in my life. With trembling fingers, I ripped the letter up. It said, Dear Mr. Sayle, you have just won the chance to be entered in the Reader's Digest £1 million prize draw. Prize draw, prize draw, prize draw, prize draw, prize draw. Oh no, it was all a dream. I'm not a big TV star after all. Oh well, back to the grind of everyday life, I suppose.
It's time for your whipped cream bar.